Hello folks, welcome back to the channel, Fix It with FC. Today what I'm going to do is try to extract the copper wires out of this old vacuum cleaner extension. Okay, I have a previous video out there on how I extract the copper out of extension cords with stranded wire. You should reference that too, it's an excellent video. Now, this is a little different. What this has is two insulations. One out here, and then there are two wires in there that have insulation on it, and they're stranded too. So what I'm going to do is show you how I go about doing it. Some people think that it's really not worth it just to roll them up, throw them in a bucket, and you get what you get. Okay, I just don't have anything else better to do, and this is just Christmas money for me. So, before we get started, I'd like to make a recommendation that you shoot on over to Chuck Gentle's C&S Mining. Now, he is, besides a gold miner, he is a scrapper. He has some excellent ideas on how to extract it from extension cords like I do, and from motors, and he shows you how to take apart stuff, how he does it, and he knows metals. He knows what the prices are and everything that he gets at the scrapyard. I would highly recommend that you subscribe to his channel. And also, he has found this automated system that you use a drill and you feed the wire through it and it strips it. Really makes it easier. Okay, so a shout out to Chuck. And so let's just show you how I go about doing it. Okay, now I'll zoom in a little bit here. Now, the first thing I do is, you got to be careful, is I cut it right there. It's in a vise. Now, once you've cut it, you just do this, and there should be, like I said, and there are, two copper wires, and it's insulated with twine. I don't know if you'd see that in today's world, but it is. So my next step is, what I do is I put it in a vise. Now what I want to do is focus on the two wires. Want to get enough wire out there so that I can wrap it right around here, around my wrench. And then, now if you can see what I did, is I just wrapped the wires around this ratchet wrench, and my thing is I just want to get the wire out of the whole thing. So what you would just simply do is hold your finger on the wire and then hold the other end and just rip it. And then as you're ripping, keep rolling. Now, it's a job, there's no doubt about it. And there gotta be easier ways to do it. And please, in the comments, let me know how you do it. Probably most of you are gonna tell me just throw it in a bucket and get what you can get. Now, after I take the first layer of insulation off this wire, which I will spare you, you're ended up with the two wires, the two copper wires that are stranded. Okay? Now, if you have that machine that's on Amazon, that if you watch Chuck's channel, you'll see where you can get it. Or what I just do is I first start it, both wires, with this after I get the whole thing done. And then I just work. It is a lot of work. Then I just keep working the copper down until I get enough. And there's your copper, guys. Now, I imagine you get a little bit more. I guess this would be considered bare bright. So that's just the way I do it. If you can find an easier way to do it, definitely having the machine would be easier. But that's all I have for you today.